The first AI-focused game developer has revealed itself, and they're asking their employees to fire themselves. So let's talk about it. AI is getting involved in everything, and it was inevitable it was going to get involved in game development, and we all knew that that was going to have a really big impact in the gaming world. And now the first company that's going to be taking its shot at using all AI for their games has made itself known. And it's no surprise that it's a company like Krafton. If you don't know who Krafton is, they're the ones that are behind PUBG and the Subnautica franchise. And the reason I say it's no surprise is because they're also embroiled in drama when it comes to Subnautica 2, because they allegedly fired some of their head developers in order to use it as an excuse to not pay out a bonus that was in the contract for the rest of the developers. And these fired developers are now suing Krafton, and according to the lawsuit, Krafton had promised that they were going to give millions of dollars in bonuses to the developers if they were able to meet certain sales expectations in 2025. But then suddenly they fired these head developers, blamed them for the game having to slow down, and then pushed the game into 2026, meaning that they allegedly wouldn't have to pay this bonus if they fired these guys. And now allegedly Krafton is asking their developers who have been working with them for less than 5 years to fire themselves. And they're going to get a severance package which could go up to 3 years of salary, which is not a bad deal. But the reason they're doing this is because Krafton has also now announced that they're going to be an AI first development company, meaning they're going to be using AI from everything in the arts, in the music, in the voice acting, and in the development itself of each game. Because Krafton knows that if they pay out big right now, they're going to make bigger profits by having way less staff and letting computers do everything, because they believe AI can be just as creative as people can be. But don't worry, Krafton isn't the only one doing this, because NCSoft also just did an interview, and apparently they're also toying with the idea of using AI for things like controlling what other people you're going to be playing with, and working on development parts like the way that they can repeat skylines and things like that. So yeah, now that one company has announced they are going to be using AI first when it comes to development, it's not going to be too long before we see the likes of Ubisoft and other cheap companies like EA doing the exact same thing to try to scratch every penny out of you while giving you the most garbage possible.